Hey guys, my name is Thea Simpson. I'm a sophomore musical theater student at JMU, and this is my self evaluation of my Pygmalion research project. This has been a very eye opening project for me because it changed the way I view research, especially the kind required for writing in depth analysis. It extended beyond just having to Google something and then finding a reasonable source on the internet, because there's more required of you than that for this project. Your idea of your commitment to your grades really changes. You get to know Carrier really well. Guess that's on you guys now. My view of finding book sources in particular was changed as a result of this project because I couldn't use just a section of a book, which is something I had done previously. I had to use the entire book. And that might have thinned out my options a bit, but we pushed through it and we found interesting sources as a result of it. So that's fun. My biggest challenge in this project has been procrastination. Woo! I know, you'll hear it 100 times, and it rings out as a scapegoat for so many disorganized students. But there it is. Honestly, your life, and this project in particular, will be infinitely easier if you take the time at the beginning of the semester to just make sure you know all of the due dates. It's going to be so much easier to know what you have to do and when you have to start it. It helped me to know that in advance, at least. This project is going to seem long, slogging, unforgiving, and endless, but believe me when I say that when you have all the dates planned out, the time spent doing the project becomes that much shorter. And you can do the readings for class and participate in discussions and not feel like you're drowning in the amount of work. So there's always that. Just be organized, you're going to be fine. In my experience with this project, I feel that I was a bit lucky to get a play that I already knew something about. Pygmalion, which is the basis for My Fair Lady, a pretty well-known musical. I thought I knew everything there was to know about this play, so I wasn't expecting to discover so much context about its production history and the playwright. What I didn't expect to find was a new opinion about the play, but that's exactly what ended up happening to me. I guess something I'd like to put out there, if you're gonna write your research paper on a play that you've had experience with before, is just keep an open mind and be ready for the possibility that you might discover something that changes your perception of or your opinion of the play. Sounds corny, but for me it was just really small, like a quote from a little blog, but it ended up being a pivotal part of my central thesis in the end. It was so nice also to delve into the feminist debate surrounding this play. Oh yeah, get ready to apply all those critical theories that you learned and read about in class into this research paper. I mean, that's kind of the point, right? So in conclusion, I think that I've gained some insight about myself and my work habits through this project. What I can do well, what I need to be better at. As a performing theater artist, I think it's reassuring to me to know that I have these research skills and can form opinions on a play through research, my research. Mostly, I'll be glad for the experience of trying my hand at being a dramaturg. It's something I've always been curious about. And now I know that even though I prefer performance to dramaturgy, I can do it. And I have confidence that if I ever need to do it in the future, I have this project to remind me of how it should be approached. So that's it, guys. If you guys don't panic and keep your tasks organized, you guys are going to be fine. Try not to dwell on all the horror stories people tell about this project. It's a different experience for everybody.